Hey Aquariuses, Danny Moon here. Y'all call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. I feel like I'm gonna have to not rush this video, but I'm gonna have to get it out because shit just keeps happening. Aquariuses, here's the disclaimers. Not everything is gonna resonate with every single Aquarian out there. It just won't. I'm one person. So everything that I channeled, which was quite a lot, I must say, quite a lot on this paper. Everything that I channel, any cards that spirit plucks, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Just listen to the end of the message. Always listen to the end of the video so that you can pick something up. I always ask spirit to give overall messages, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So just listen to the end. Please, please, please press subscribe and like, leave a comment so that the algorithms can get my videos played, so that other Aquariuses and air signs and cross watchers can see the video. All right. So let's start with what's on this paper, and I'm gonna kind of run through it. I usually run through each thing that spirit gave me, and then I give advice, like spirit gives advice and I give advice. But I'm just gonna run down the list and give the cards, okay? The first thing I got was abdominal pain, stomach pain, cramps, something going on with whoever, a group of you. I was going to say my women out there, but there could be men out there who are having stomach cramps or stomach issues. The next thing I wrote was feeling rebellious. I was very confused at that energy. I don't know. Does someone feel like doing something they don't supposed to be doing, or feeling like breaking out? And the reason I said that is because I did get break away. Like right after feeling rebellious, I put down, and this is all automatic writing. This is what spirit gave me. I put down doing me in like quotations. Like I'm doing me. Like it's time to be doing me. The next thing I wrote down was break away. Something like I feel like Aquarius is, you are feeling some sort of trapped. Whether it's mentally trapped or physically trapped. Sometimes you could say, if you're in a house or an apartment or living with your family, you're free because you're free to go back and forth, but you're physically trapped because financially you can't get out, or you're working, or you're not working, or you got some type of obstacle in front of you. So that's what I felt. I felt breaking away, like something like you needed to get out. The next thing I wrote down was freedom of the known. Now, you know how weird that is? It's supposed to be freedom of the unknown. You know what I mean? It's and I don't even know if that's a sentence, but whatever this energy was that I was getting of breakaway, doing me, feeling rebellious, the next thing I got was pushing yourself, and then I put down resilience. I am feeling that Aquarius is, you're trying to wiggle out of something. You're trying to break free from something. You're trying to find freedom somewhere in your life. Somewhere you feel stifled, muffled, stagnant, stuck. But now this feeling, even though I was getting this energy and it was confusing, it was feeling like you're wiggling out of something, it did feel good. It felt like finally I'm free, or finally something's happening, or finally I'm doing something about it. So that is a plus, Whew. The next thing was, like I said, pushing yourself, resilience. Then I got the wow factor. I don't know what that's about. Only you do. You know what I'm saying? Only you do. The wow factor could be anything. You could have had an epiphany of like, woo, that's what I need to do. Or you could have put something, you know, on your clothing and it just made the outfit drip. Like before you put it on, like say if it was a scarf and the outfit was nice but it was bland, you wrap that scarf on you and it was just like a wow factor. Like I don't know what your wow factor is, but if spirit gave this to me, that means there is a wow factor coming your way, or you found the wow factor. Um, the next thing I wrote down again was finding yourself. Aquarius is, I think y'all are in, I want to say deep thought, but I think you're in deep thought and deep action. I think y'all are taking action with all of this freedom talk. I don't know. The next thing I wrote down was clarity. So you are getting some clarity, which is the Ace of Swords. In your life. I think that's awesome. Especially for you Aquariuses, because I'm a Libra and we're both air signs, but I know Libras, we stay overthinking. But Aquariuses, y'all something else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take overthinking to another dimension. But I always tell y'all in all your videos that, you know, Aquarius and the Pisces, it's almost like the universe, your spirit guides, your deceased loved ones, that magical thing that's up there in heaven, in space and beyond, especially the universe, has like a microscope on y'all. I don't know why. Y'all are like, Aquariuses, y'all are like the universe's babies. Like the universe pays special attention to y'all. And let me tell you something. I don't want to hear nothing in the comments about from the no other zodiac. It's just what it is. And this is my opinion. This is not nobody else's opinion. This is my opinion. So, and this is what I get from the energy that spirit gives me. Okay? So, Aquariuses, you already have luck on your side. It's all about you using it. It's all about all of this rebellious and breaking free and freedom of the known and blah, blah, blah. You can do whatever you want to do. Y'all are great manifestors if you stay out of the negative part of your brain. You'll have anything you want because the universe like loves you with cinnamon on top. Okay? Sometimes I wish I was an Aquarius. But Aquarius says, you know, y'all gotta try to get out of your mind about things and thinking things are one thing when it's really not, or insecure about certain things when you shouldn't be, or seeing something and or hearing something and overthinking it, taking it to 1,000 when it really was like on a 90. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things you gotta work through, Aquariuses. So I told you clarity. The next thing was learn to rebuild. Find the foundation. That's deep because I do feel like y'all are breaking free from something, and it could be a mental state of mind. But you have to go back to the foundation, and the foundation is you. The foundation is asking yourself those hard questions like, am I a overthinker? What is the last thing that I just went off about? Maybe I need to replay that and take accountability. Maybe I need to see where I overthought it or how I overstepped. Now, Aquarius is, I'm not saying you're wrong about anything. I'm just saying sometimes y'all are quick to leap. Sometimes you are quick to judge. Sometimes you are quick to critical think of yourself. And Spirit is saying, don't do that because y'all are great people. Don't do that. Believe in what you're saying, you know, but believe in what you're saying and stand firm on it. But before you do that, really replay it in your head. Really write it down. Don't overthink it. Take whatever it is for what it is. You understand? I hope I'm getting this across, Spirit. I hope I'm not offending any Aquariuses out there, and I'm hoping that I'm getting this message across, because Spirit doesn't want you to feel like you're doing something wrong with being rebellious or breaking free, but they just want you to do it the right way. The next thing I wrote down was planning an event. Somebody out there, or a few of you out there, are planning an event. And the event could be anything, but I did write up top, I'm about to go on the next side, something about a baby shower. So some of you could be planning a baby shower, or going to a baby shower, or giving money towards a baby shower, or some type of event. Graduations, anniversaries, birthdays, whatever. The next thing I wrote down was happiness will be provided from your spiritual team or the universe or both, but they want you to stay in grateful gratitude mode. That means even during the bad times, even through the storms, even through this critical thinking, even through breaking free, even through this mindset of sometimes having negative thoughts, you have to say thank you, God. And if you can thank your own creator, I don't care who it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I know you're going to get me out of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I know once I take practical action, you are going to save me. Thank you for always saving me. You have to be grateful, and you have to write it as if you have it. You have to think it as if you already have it. That is how you manifest. The next thing I wrote down was struggling emotionally. Aquarius, y'all are not the most you're not the most like, I love you, I love you, I love you. You're not the most screaming to the top of the world about your emotions. But if you're struggling, you have to reach out for help. You have to lean on other people. You have to not only reach out for help and listen and lean on other people, but you got to take people's advice. You can't be stuck in your own ways. The next thing was events, sightseeing, parties, and end of adventure. Oh, sorry. I'm going to say it again. Events. Like, they showed me, and they gave me the energy that you will be like this breaking free and stuff like that. You'll be going to parties. Even if you're not a party person, Spirit classifies it as parties, but it could be gatherings that you're going to. Something with a few people, whatever. But you'll be going sightseeing, maybe to the zoo or the aquarium or something like that, Aquarius people, maybe you like the aquariums. I don't know. But I don't know why I even said that. Maybe Spirit gave that to me. But you will be going out to events, different events, bars, parties, whatever it is. You will be on like this adventure, like exploring new things. And I think that's awesome. Just make sure you're safe, wear your mask, and have your sanitizer with you and your money. You'll be good to go. The next thing I wrote down was baby shower will be great, but after you will be annoyed. So somebody or a few of you are going to a baby shower, and you're going to have a good time. And maybe it won't be a baby shower. Maybe it'll be a birthday party. I don't really know. But you're going to some type of small party event, family, friends, where you're going to have a good time, but afterwards you're going to be a little bit annoyed. So since Spirit is prepping you, don't be annoyed. Okay? Take it with a grain of salt. The next thing is marriage. Now, it's funny. When I got that energy, they didn't give me nothing else. They showed me the Hierophant card, and they gave me a married couple. Marriage. Like, just big marriage. So maybe you're getting married. Maybe you're thinking about getting married. Maybe you have cold feet to get married. I don't really know. But you got to apply that. If Spirit bring it up and this is your case, your thing, scenario or whatever. Y'all know I don't like to shine. So I'm always going to be doing this. So sorry. I don't know. Is your marriage good? Is it not good? You have to answer that yourself. Or you have to listen to the end and maybe there will be some messages for you. The next thing I wrote down was struggling spiritually, like with your spiritual thing going on, or spiritual strength is needed, which is the same thing. Um, Again, spirit could give you all, me and spirit could give you all the advice in the world, but you have to connect with your creator. You have to connect with your higher self. You have to connect with your soul in order to strengthen your spiritual anything. Okay? And how do you do that? The first thing is meditation. It don't get no better than that. The first thing is meditation. That's all I could tell you, is you got to meditate first. And then if you don't want to call it that, some people like, oh, I don't meditate well, it doesn't work for me, then sit your ass down. Just sit down. Turn your phone off and sit down and look out of a window. Look out of the window and be grateful for the trees and the grass and the birds. That's what I'm looking at right now in front of my door. You know, how beautiful things are, like how creative your creator, my God, how he just went all out making this world. You know what I'm saying? And just stare off and be quiet and sit with yourself. That's the first and foremost thing you need to do. The next thing was weird, and I didn't know what this was from. I wrote down TKO, knockout. So that could be from a video game. You could have knocked somebody out. You could have been talking about the Oscar event, how you would have knocked somebody out. I don't know. TKO, knockout. So if that resonates with you, then these messages are for you. And that was the last thing I wrote. But honestly, the spirit wanted to give me more and more and more and more. But I was like, enough is enough. I got the point. They're going through something. Let's help them. Let's give, spirit, can you come in and give the Aquarians overall energy, please? And they want me to use this other deck, but I have to read from it and I don't feel like reading. But it is a beautiful deck. And I'm feeling, Aquarians, you probably do need that right now. So, oh, look what's at the bottom. Spiritual strength. Tell me that let me tell you something. This phone might fall because of the cards and because of the way I'm banging. If the phone falls, just work with me. Keep watching. I'll pick it up, okay? Spirit, can you please, I'm going to put these back. If you want them to come out, please bring them out. Can you please give the Aquarians 3 cards, please? What do you want them to know about this freedom, about their soul, about their purpose, about this path that they're on? Triumph. Spirit is saying that it feels a little crazy right now. You feel like breaking free. You feel like you've been trapped. You feel like you're finding your own footing maybe now. You could be. You're feeling something that you want to get out. Maybe you just want to get out in nature. Maybe you want to just take a walk. Maybe you just want to get out of the home that you're in. Maybe you live with your family and it's just too many people or too many opinions. Whatever you feel, you will be triumphed. This is an awesome card to get. I want to say this is, it says the number 7 on it, but honestly, I would think that this is like the 6 of Wands in a tarot deck, which means victory after all the beatdown, victory and triumph. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? So things will work out, okay? But we do have the moving on card. The moving on card. And I didn't even tell you what, I'm using the Psychic Tarot deck. So Is there something that you need to be moving on from? If not a relationship, a job, family members, friends, an old mindset, an environment, maybe, old friends. Is there something you need to sacrifice? Do you need to say sacrifice something that you normally do all the time and say, you know what, I'm going to give that up so that in order I could do this? There's something that you need to sacrifice. Spirit, can I get 2 more, please? Aquarius energy, please. I literally asked for 2 and 2 popped right out. Wow. We got and they both came out reverse, but I'm gonna give them to you upright because I'm not gonna. This is not a reversal type deck. You know, this is oracle cards. This is overall energy, and it's so funny. The Aquarians, you are going to be okay. You are going to be just fine. I need you to just keep pushing in the right direction. Keep talking to your creator or your higher self about what you should do, which way you should go, what path you are on. I want you to start taking care of you, Aquarians. And it really seems like you are reaching out for a higher calling or your higher self. You're reaching out for answers, and the reason I said that is look at these 2 cards. Look at how similar they look. Look how beautiful they look. Look how hopeful that is. Look how the universe is again watching over y'all with a little cinnamon on top. Okay, so you got the light card. I love this. This could be the sun card or the star card in the tarot deck. One of the best cards ever to get. This is about knowing your light. This is about reaching up. This is about reaching within and finding a solution. Okay, this is about not being hasty and letting the universe guide you. This is about hearing the call. You see how her hand is on her ear? This is about knowing, having a knowing that this life is bigger than you. You're being guided. You're being helped by your deceased loved ones, by the universe, by your creator. You know, and look, hope. This is like the sun card. This is also like the sun card. This is telling you, Spirit is trying to tell you that there is light at the end of the tunnel if you feel like you're going through something right now. You're going to be okay. I promise you, you're going to be just fine. All right. Bottom of the deck is intuition. Use your intuition. Start going off what your gut is telling you. Aquarius, the only thing is tread lightly with that because sometimes your gut is, you get your mind and those negative thoughts confused with what your intuition and your gut is telling you. And Spirit is saying, tread lightly on that. Sit on, before you make a decision or before you move, sit for a minute, dwell on it. If you have a best friend or if you have a friend or someone that you can throw the idea or throw the feeling at and say, how should I react on this? What would you do? Then do that. Someone you trust. Woo! Thank you, Spirit. That was awesome. I really, really felt like that was super duper good. And honestly, Aquarians, I do feel the energy of recovering or recover. And that recovering means you're going to be okay. Recovery means you're going to be okay. You know what I mean? It doesn't only have to be like with a sickness or illness or a hospital. Like just in general, Spirit is giving me the energy of the light will shine again. And if the light is shining now, you know, it's all about you and how you maneuver your own journey. This journey doesn't have to be so hard, you know? Spirit, can you please come in and give me accurate messages for the Aquarius collective, please? If you see like a blue jay or a cardinal or some type of special bird with color in it, orange or red or blue, or a bird that you keep seeing, the bird, this is for you. This is a sign from above. This is a sign from your helpers. Take heed in it. Don't let it pass you by. Don't think like, oh, that ain't real. Like, oh no, I don't think that way. Please. Spirit, can I get something out of here? You wanted me to choose this deck for the Aquarians. So can I get accurate messages from here, or advice, I should say. Thank you. And that was 2 that came out. So we got slow and steady and coming apart. Wow. Now, I am not going to read this whole passage to you. I'm going to give you the snippet, so I hope you can get a whiff of what it means. Now, first of all, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Do you see this card? So we already know what Spirit is trying to tell us. Like, don't be hasty. Don't rush. Think about what you do before you do it. Slow and steady wins the race. Or maybe you have been putting in overtime at work, or doing something overly putting your energy somewhere, doing. Or maybe just working a lot. It doesn't even have to be overtime, just working a lot. Spirit is saying slow down. Slow and steady wins the race. Because that fast, quick something, you always miss something. You never win. You run out of breath. You run out of energy. You run out of resources. Slow and steady wins the race. Now, this coming apart is something that I really want to know about with y'all. But it makes sense, because if you are breaking free, and if you feel like you want more for yourself, because you've been giving your energy to everyone else, your job, your family, your home life, your kids, like you've been giving your energy to everyone else. I understand this coming apart, because literally Spirit is saying you're coming apart to come back together. And I wouldn't be surprised if you got the Tower card. I would not be surprised. So 12. Slow and steady, which we already know what that is. And another thing is, I don't have my glasses. I think they're in the room. Slow and steady is slow and steady wins the race. I didn't even see that in the book. I just opened the book and I was saying that the whole time. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. That's all I'm reading. But it was a small passage, and it basically, I'm guessing you understand to slow down. Now 46, coming apart, which is very interesting, and I really want to know. So I might have to read a little bit more of that. So don't get on me about my reading. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away, and look at that, I wrote down break. Didn't I write breakaway? Wow, thank you, Spirit. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. Wow. That was deep, and I don't you have to take it and apply it to your story, Aquarians. And I would love to give you more of these cards. Look, this is the bottom of the deck is ghost lands. Oh, I don't feel like reading anything else, but 17, we always got to read the bottom of the deck. Ghost lands. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. That's what Ghostland is about. Ghostland is about you looking at the past and imagining a beautiful future. You know, you can do that, but you have to live in the here and now, and you have to fix you, Aquarius is. You have to fix you. You can't do anything about the past. You can't rewind time. So you need to do what you got to do for you right now. Wow, that was awesome. Awesome. I just feel like giving you a whole bunch of oracle cards. This is energy oracle cards. Let's see what comes out of here. Trust me, I'm going to give you some tarot, but it won't be a lot because we're already on 31 minutes. Spirit, can you give the Aquarian something that they need to hear? Something that is going to push them forward. Something that is going to help them with this freedom that they need or want in their life. Aquarian energy, please. We're not going to take these, but we will take the World card. Let's see what this is. I will read a little bit because the World card in this Oracle deck is different from the World card in the Tarot deck, okay? Can I get 2 more, please? Aquarian energy, please. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. 7th chakra. What is the 7th chakra? I'm feeling like that's the 7th chakra, I think, is your crown chakra. Can I get 2 more, please, Spirit? Aquarian energy, please. What do they need to know? I see it. Anxiety. A lot of you out there are, even if you wouldn't call it anxiety, some people going to be like, nah, I don't got anxiety, but you're in your mind. This is definitely Aquarians. So, sorry. Spirit, can I get 1 more out of here? 1 more. Aquarian energy, please. Aquarian energy. Wow. Caring connections. Caring connections. This you have to apply. It came out after the anxiety card. So are you having anxiety about your caring connection, about your spouse? Or are you having anxiety and there's somebody that you are connected to that can help you with your anxiety? Is there a caring connection out there that you can reach out to? You have to apply it to your situation. But if this relationship is giving you anxiety, what is that telling you? And how often does that happen? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. When I say sit still and listen and look at the nature, these are the questions you have to say. Like, last month I got into it, me and him got into it, and I caught the same anxiety, like, or I was depressed. Or you have to ask yourself, how many times is this happening, and is it worth it? Bottom of the deck, community. Can your community help you in any kind of way? And when I say community, this card means friends and family. Can anybody help you in any kind of way? The community card is about celebration. It's about going to an event. It's about being happy. You know, it's about being together. You know what I mean? So can any of these people help you? There's 3 people on here. Is there a third party involved in your relationship? These are the things only you will know. And you're going to say, this is why I come to tarot, because I don't know. Your intuition is telling you. Your intuition, that thing in the back of your mind, that gut feeling is telling you. You do know, Aquarius is. You do know. Spell casting. Let's see what they have for you. I do love this deck, the spell casting deck. Spirit, can you please give the Aquariuses, and I promise you I'm going to give you some tarot right after this. What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear, please? That was terrible. One more time. Aquarius energy, please. What do they need to hear? What's coming their way? What's coming their way? I see it. What is coming their way? Look. Oh, look at that. Happiness. Happiness is coming your way. That is awesome. Because you got the two light cards. Happiness is coming your way. Plus, I told you, Spirit is giving me that energy. You're going to be okay. And trust me, I didn't forget about these two cards. I'm going to look up 7th Chakra, Archangel Uriel, and this World card. I can tell you right now, the World card is about yin and yang. It's about being balanced. Spirit, can I get 2 more, please? What should the Aquariuses look forward to? I always get a comment, like somebody always either emailing me or saying like, ooh, you be licking your fingers. That's the only way I can shuffle. Okay? So please, please. Spirit, can you give me one more for the Aquariuses, or maybe 2 or whatever? What's coming their way? Thank you. Courage. That one wanted to come out. Compassion. Do you need to have compassion with yourself right now? Are your Aquariuses, are y'all beating yourselves up? Are you in your head and beating yourselves up what you should have did, what you should have did? Like, you need more compassion, not just for others, but for yourself. You're trying, Aquariuses. I know that you are trying and you want more. You know, I could tell from the energy that you want more. This is what that whole breaking free and getting out and new adventures is about. You want to explore yourself, but you got to be gentle with yourself. It can't be a rush effort. It can't be a rough effort either. I hope you know what I mean by that. It can't be like arguing, conflict all the time. It can't be. You have to be gentle with yourself. You have to have courage too. With whatever you need to walk away from, even if you don't want to do it, you're going to have courage to do it in order to make yourself happy. Or this could be about have courage to sacrifice something. Say if you don't want to walk away from your relationship and you want to mend it, you're going to have to sacrifice something. You're going to have to say, well, you know what? I'm going to have to sacrifice my attitude and show him or her that they come first, or he comes first, or she comes first, you know, or you're going to have to sacrifice something, but you're going to have to have courage to do that. I love these cards. Can I get one more, please? What is Aquarius is looking forward to? What's coming their way? What should they expect? Thank you. Commitment. Commitment is coming your way, but I do feel, honestly, I feel like this is going to be a commitment to you. I don't know if this is going to be a commitment to anyone else. Or maybe it should be a commitment to you. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. When I say Spirit is in the building, Spirit is always in the building. Look at that. Freedom. And you see how she's in a cage? Aquarius, it is your time to break free. It is your time to tell your partner or your job or your friend or your family that you need to breathe. Basically. Anything else out of here, Spirit? I love this deck. Anything else? No, we need to no. Home. Is there something going on in your home? Is there something going on in your home that you need to commit to? But you need to commit with the right reasons. You need to have courage to commit. Just because you're committing to something or someone at your home doesn't mean you can't have freedom. But if your person doesn't understand that, then that isn't for you. All right, 41. 41. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Spirit connections, intuition, because I told you to use your intuition, and inspiration. The card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. So I told you people are watching over you and they're trying to connect with you. So that is what this card is about. But honestly, if you're going through so much, how will you be able to hear them? How would you, and this is what I'm saying about these signs, these birds, or coins on your floor, nickels, dimes, dollars, money on your floor is communication from the dead. Seriously. From your deceased loved ones. It's just what it is. Sometimes when I say the dead, it makes people feel weird, but it is what it is. 29. The world. Also, when I say the dead, I'm not afraid of the dead. You know, I speak to spirit every day. So maybe that's something within you. Maybe you're a little nervous or fearful, and maybe this is why you can't hear them, but you sure can see the signs that they're leaving you. The world, expansion, opening up. So this world card is about expanding. Stop sticking to a certain mind frame. Stop only, like, if you're selling wigs, right? If you're selling wigs, why don't you sell wig glue or lace front glue? Why you don't sell the doll heads for the wigs to go on? Why don't you sell track hair, like weave, so that they can create their own wigs? Expanding on an idea. Okay? And opening up, y'all. Opening up. So I'll read a little bit of passage from this. It says, the world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you. And now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. I mean, this could mean anything. They're saying expansion. They're saying to really use the internet to your to help you grow, you know, if you have your own business, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't have any of that, Spirit is trying to say open up, expand, go on these adventures, find who you are, because there's more in you than what you're giving us. You're holding back, Aquarius is. All right. I'm going to give you a few. Spirit, can you please let the Aquarians know something through the tarot, please? What do you want them to know? What's going on with them? Let's put it like that. What's going on with them? And seriously, y'all, I'm not giving you a lot. I am not giving you a lot. Okay, let's do 6 to 8 cards because we are already on 44 minutes. Spirit, what do you have for the Aquarius collective, please? Aquariuses. Okay. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is about winning at all costs. Like, you know what you saying is right. You know. It's about, like, Aquariuses, I'm telling you, when you get fixed on something, whether you wrong or right, you are right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I said this too, like sometimes Saggies could be like this, Virgos could be like this. Like you're setting yourself apart. You're setting yourself, sorry, I'm have these stupid phone calls. You're setting yourself apart. People are leaving you, walking away because you want to be right in something. Spirit is saying, put these swords down. Get out of your mind. You know, some tarot readers read this card as a good card also. Some tarot readers read this as you're taking on things by yourself and you are acknowledging whatever. I don't feel that energy right now. I feel like you are battling things on your own and you're pushing people away, or you're not really talking up. You're not opening up like the world card said to. Spirit, can you tell me more? What? Thank you. Aquarius, ten of Wands. You got too much. You got too much. You doing too much. You're trying to do too much. You're trying to do too much. Look how she looks. She looks like those wands are super heavy. There's no gender in tarot, so don't feel no type of way. This could be a he. But whoever's holding that is like their back is hurting. Like they're either gonna fall down or they're gonna put those wands down. You're doing too much. If it's not about your kids, it's about your family, it's about this, it's about the job. Put that shit down and take a breather. Make some decisions about you, about your life, okay? Spirit, anything else for the Aquarians, please? Can we expand on this? Let me know what else you want them to know, please. Two of Cups. Is this about a relationship? It always ends up to be about a relationship. Is this about a relationship? Are you holding a lot of burdens from this relationship? Are you trying to deal with it by yourself with this Five of Swords, and all you're really doing is holding a lot of burdens about this relationship? This Two of Cups could be a business deal. This could be somebody who wants to invest in you, invest in your product. You know what I mean? Somebody that you might love, because every cup card is about emotions. You could love your product and you're about to go into business with somebody. It could be that, you know, but honestly, I'm not really feeling that. That's not the energy. I'm getting the energy that this, whatever this relationship is, whether it's a business relationship or a regular relationship, it's burdens and you're at your last straw, you know, but you feel like you can fix it by yourself and you feel like you're right about something. Whew. I'm telling you, that energy. Thank you, Spirit, but you are bringing this on heavy, okay? Aquarius energy, please. What else do you want them to know? How should they move forward? Wow. They see, as soon as I asked that question, what popped out? Look at this. This is the Seven of Pentacles. They're telling you to take a step back and observe. The Seven of Pentacles is about observation. Observe what you're doing. Observe what started this. Observe. Take a good look at the foundation. Maybe whatever this is that is not going right, whether it's with a relationship or it could be with your soul, with you. You have to get to the main part, to the meat of it. What is the foundation? Look at her looking at those pentacles. She's really observing how long she's been here. How long? That's what she's really observing. How long has this been going on? When did this start? She's asking all the hard questions. But Aquarius is, you got to get out of your head and stop thinking about what you said and how you're right. And you can't be that way. Just not in this situation. You just can't be this way. You got to be able to listen to other people. You got to be able to take accountability. You got to be able to go back to the drawing board and fix your issues. Spirit, anything else? I see it. Thank you. Five of Pentacles, you're feeling left out in the cold right now. You're feeling alone, or you're feeling just with one person, like this could be a relationship again because there's two people on here. But I can tell you with the Five of Pentacles, you're focusing on the wrong things. Five of Pentacles means you're focusing on your weaknesses, and Aquarius is, I can see y'all doing that because y'all do overthink things, and y'all a lot of you are insecure about things, which makes you overthink things. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like you're focused on your weakness. Some of you could be. I feel like you're focusing on what you think is right. I think with this Five of Pentacles, you're focusing on what you think is right. And Spirit is telling you to take a step back. Something could be right, but you're getting across. It's not coming across right. And you're losing people. You're losing people. The Tower card. Didn't I mention earlier that it felt like the Tower card? Look at this card. Where did it go? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Don't look at this. Coming apart. That's the Tower card. To me, I feel like some other tarot people wouldn't say it, but coming apart, and the Tower is about Spirit coming and taking things apart, disassembling things so that we can build you back up. Spirit, the universe can build you back up, but get built back up the right way. And in order to do that, you got to hear people out. You got to go back to the drawing board. You might even have to say sorry, Aquarius, is to some people. Or you might even have to say sorry to yourself because you're not being compassionate with yourself. You only know your story, y'all. Only you know your story. So you would know if you have to apologize to someone, or if you have to apologize to yourself. You're having a lot of anxiety or madness or thoughts or negative thoughts. But they're telling me like it's directed in the wrong place, in the wrong way. Whew. Anything else for the Aquariuses, please? I said I was only giving you 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spirit, anything else for... Oh, okay. 4 Cups. 4 Cups is about ignoring what is right in front of you. Ignoring the blessings. Looking at what you're trying to manifest. But if your manifestations are not coming... Let's not put it like that. Let's do it on layman terms. Your wishes, your thoughts, your dreams, the things that you want out of this job or this family or out of you is not coming to fruition. You're not seeing it. You're still struggling. But Spirit is saying, are you still struggling on your couch in your apartment that you should be grateful for? Are you still struggling in your own home, like a house, and that you should be grateful for? Are you struggling as you get in your car and drive to your job, which you should be grateful for? You see that little cup right here that you're not paying attention to is everything around you that you should be grateful for. And I swear to God to you, before I pick these cards up, in this book, didn't I channel, because I did that automatic writing, Spirit told me to write down to be more grateful. I see it. Thank you. The Chariot. Things are going to start moving fast. This is fast momentum. This is you being on top of your game and making the right decisions and going back to the drawing board and being grateful and talking to Spirit, talking to your Creator, talking to God, talking to your higher self, and really making a change in your life. Spirit, anything else? I see it. The Death card. Things that's changing for you. The Death card is about shedding the old and coming into something new. But are you going to come into something new on the right foot? And you see, I say on the right foot, you see that foot is up of that horse? You see that person laying under? Are you going to drag the old same cycles, the old same shit in with you? This bad attitude, the negative thoughts? Are you going to do that? Are you going to come into this new cycle with a great heart, with moving on to positive vibe without no anxiety, feeling free? Are you going to come apart and then build your own self back up, or you're waiting for someone to do that for you? Because that's not going to happen. All the cards connect, especially with the energy. Temperance. Temperance is about being balanced. You can't give all your energy to negative thoughts. You can't give all your energy to arguing. You can't give all your energy to being nasty or staying in your mind frame about something or someone in a negative aspect. At some point, you're going to have to give in. Okay? Giving in doesn't make you weak. Giving in doesn't make you a punk. Giving in makes you the bigger person. Giving in makes you walking in God's footsteps. Your creator, whatever you want to call him. Okay? But are you going to do this? Now, this is not a bad card. Are you going to stay stuck and stagnant on this tree? Or are you taking a different perspective and saying, you know what, Spirit is right. I need to make things right. I need to see what I can change, because then the other person or the other people will change. But sometimes you got to be a leader in that way, Aquarians. I hope this is all making sense. It don't matter, because I'm looking at this card. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to come out of this triumphant. But I just don't want it to drag you out. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going. That's it. Maybe one more. I always got to give an angel answer. Spirit, can I get 2 from here? Look, helpful people. Helpful people are around you. But you have to know that. You have to know that. You have to reach out. Can I get 2 from here for the Aquarians, please? The situation will improve. It will improve. It will. Somebody's going to step up to the plate. There will be a peaceful resolution. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck is no need to worry. I love you, Aquarians. Hit me up at moondanni1976 at gmail.com if you have any questions or if you just want to talk to me. Love you.